to know. Just let me know. Just take your time. Young nigga, my nigga, stay on your grind.
Guys, and welcome to the Better Networking Show. And today it's Monday. We have a show every Monday, #Monday Motivation. And I'm with a gorgeous young entrepreneur called Niger. And we actually met at an exhibition which was held by The Voice, so that shows that networking works. And guys, if you are watching the show, please hit the blue likes. And if you're watching through YouTube, please subscribe. And if you have any comments, then do write a comments below. I would love to hear your comments, and all comments will be answered by the ending of the show. So without further ado, I'd love to introduce my guest. Would you like to introduce yourself, Niger?
Hi everyone, my name is Niger Kibuka. I'm the founder of Niger Naturals.
Fantastic. And actually, straight off the back, I love the name Niger. But what does that mean? Where is it from?
I'm originally from Uganda. My parents are from Uganda. I was born here. And it means to learn. Yeah.
Oh, lovely. Fantastic. So you're a young entrepreneur. You're actually a student at what university?
I go to university for the Creative Arts, Rochester.
And what year are you in?
I'm in second year.
And you're studying?
Fashion design.
Fashion design, lovely. So we've got fashion design,
Yeah.
and you're a young entrepreneur of your own brand of beauty products.
Yeah.
When did you think about launching your own beauty products?
It was in 2017 when I started launching my business, but I'd always made products for myself and for my skin and my hair, because I've always suffered from very sensitive skin, and my hair wasn't always like this. I had to find different recipes to help it grow, and that's when I discovered natural products, natural ingredients, learning how to mix them from home. And yeah, so 2017 I was 19 years old. And then I just decided to start selling them and help other people grow their hair, clear their skin.
Wow, because you do have beautiful skin. So how did you learn about making the products? How did you choose? What was your first ingredients?
I'd always used shea butter and coconut oil for my hair. That was my main. I was I have to sell this to people, because it's such a simple recipe, and it's so good for keeping your hair moisturized. And yeah, when I started my business, I started to try and find different ingredients that are sort of similar but would work for different skin issues or hair issues. I also have mango butter, cocoa and vanilla at the moment, and also a jojoba oil balm. Yeah, so they're just different for different skin types.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
And you've successfully been able to stock your product in a shop in Lewisham, you said, in Stratford. What outlet is that, you said?
We're currently stocked in Osborne Pharmacy, Stratford and Lewisham. So yeah, that really helped customers to trust me and trust my product as well. Trust that my product works.
Sure.
That was a big achievement.
And what was the process for you to negotiate and speak to those suppliers to stock your goods? How did that come about? And the confidence, being young, what was your strategy?
Yeah, it is quite scary, speaking to people, because obviously we only see the shop, we don't see the people behind it, but there's a big process behind it. And I was speaking, I think it was my mum who actually was able to get in touch with their manager. I don't know, it was by chance. I think she met through work. They met through work, because my mum is a nurse. So she was speaking to him, and she told him about me and my business, and he really liked the idea of a young entrepreneur, and he really was interested in helping me. And this is the manager, by the way. And yeah, he was really interested in helping me, get my products out there, really.
Oh, and he supported you.
Yeah, he supported
That's fantastic.
me. Yeah.
Guys, if you just tuned in, you are watching the Better Networking TV show. We are here every Monday morning interviewing an entrepreneur, sharing their stories, what were their challenges and what were their achievements. If you're watching and you're enjoying the show, please hit the blue lights. And if you are watching from YouTube, please subscribe. I have my fantastic guest with me, Niga, and she has founded a beauty and hair product business called Niga Naturals, and we're just talking about how she achieved her first supplier, which was a pharmacy local to where she lived. So what are the products that you have and that are stocked in this pharmacy?
Well, at the moment, I only stock the body butters in the in both stores. So that's the cocoa and vanilla jojoba balm. There's also an extra virgin olive oil balm, shea and coconut, and mango butter.
Wow, so you've got quite a few products there. That's brilliant.
And online you can also have like soaps for evening out skin tone.
Wow.
And also there's a hair and body oil.
Fantastic. Now, being a young entrepreneur, because you're how old, you said?
20.
20, wow. And you've been doing this since you were 19. What are some of the challenges that you've had to face and how did you overcome them?
I think, well, being at uni, having to balance the two, so like sometimes, or a lot of the time I would have like a deadline for like coursework or an essay or something, and then I would have like an event like on the same day or something, or the next day, but there's still a lot of preparation that has to go into preparing for events, so I'm like trying to make like loads of creams and like trying to finish my essay at the same time. It does get really hectic, sorry. And I think also like the way people might view you as a young person, like they'll ask me questions like, oh, like you can't be doing all this at your age, things like that. Like I know like not everybody's like mean about it, but yeah, they do like say things like, oh, you're a bit too young to like do this, and a lot of people are gonna try and put you down. But for me, like in my perspective, I think it's better to start now rather than like trying to do all of this like after uni. I think that would have been even worse.
Oh, fantastic. We seem very positive about it. So what plans do you have for your brand for 2019?
Well, the main goal this year is to expand like to different countries. So next week I'm going to be going to Uganda to try and launch my products and get them verified and like into some stores as well. And I also want to like try going to New York in the summer, so to try and like network with new people, try and get my products out there.
Fantastic. And talking about networking, we met at an exhibition that was held by The Voice, and you were an exhibitor. How did you find your experience as an exhibitor at that event? Was it useful for you?
Yeah, it was very useful for me. Like I'm actually so thankful to God for The Voice, because like after that event, like the business has like really grown a lot. Like I get a lot more orders online, a lot more people calling me about products. And, like people say to me that they really like my product and it's really helped their skin and hair, and like people like place like really big orders as well, and it's like wow, like I didn't really expect that kind of response. But yeah, it's
fantastic.
been really good.
So guys, if you just tuned in, you are watching the Better Networking TV show, and I'm sure we might have young millennials that are watching that want to start their own business. Now, you started quite a while ago. What would you whisper in your ear or give some tips to those that are watching if they want to start a new business, being a young entrepreneur?
First thing is to always save up your money, and I know a lot of people, obviously I don't have like a second job, but maybe try to get like another job to fund your business, or maybe like try to save up some of your student loan, put it towards your business, like things like that. Really learn how to manage your money, because they don't teach us that kind of thing in school, so it's like really something to learn. Like even I'm still learning about how to manage my own money and finances.
Cash is king, as they say. And you have to invest in your business to make it grow, and that's good that you're able to see that early. Fantastic. So I normally ask this question to all the guests on my show. Now, I know you have your fashion career that you are also developing in your degree, and you have your beauty products in your business.
Yeah.
If there was something else you wanted to do as a hobby or an interest, what would you do? Or are you like, reach the cap of what you're doing at the moment?
Yeah. I don't know. I do like a little different things. I think if I wasn't doing either fashion or beauty, I've always been interested in IT and technology, but I think even in that I'll probably like try to relate it to fashion or something like that. Like try to build like a computer or something. I don't know. I think I'm just interested in creating things in general.
Sure.
Yeah.
And just out of interest, why did you choose a degree in fashion? What was the passion there for fashion?
I think I'd always been interested in drawing from a very young age. That's how I started, and then I just was kind of drawn to the fashion side of things, and like making sketches and stuff for clothes.
The design side,
yeah.
right.
And then I got into sewing and things like that. Just trying to build my skills, really. Yeah.
Oh, that's wonderful. Now, this segment of the show is called #JustAskBella.
Yeah.
So, do you have a question or networking question to ask?
I wanted to ask, how would you suggest I network as a young entrepreneur, and how do you think is the best way for me to get myself out there, and how do I present myself in a professional way at a young age?
Sure, and especially if you're going to New York as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think the best thing is 3 steps I'll give you. The first step is to be very, very clear of your target audience.
Yeah.
And who will be your customers, and why they're going to be your customers, and the needs of your customers. And probably just be a bit clear on your competitors as well. And I think one of your top goals, also second to that, is the conversations you're going to have and the questions. Because you actually making your own products, you're seeing the ingredients, so you know the difference from a natural product to off the shelf, on other like department stores or beauty outlets. So I would definitely make sure you ask questions about what products they use. And that's why I said to know competition. So when they say other brand, you can start conversations to say why you're different, and then you can say, well, that brand uses that one, and actually I use Share Better, as you mentioned, or Mango, and actually say why you use those type of ingredients because of the results. And then what I would definitely say is start thinking about some of your clients who totally love your brand and the naturalness of your brand and why they like it. Then when you're having these conversations and then you're talking about your brand, you can also say, yeah, the results of my clients, they like it because their hair's smoother, they don't need to wash their hair as often, they might feel more confident, or their skin is more succulent. So you're able to show that when they're talking about it. And always carry some of your products with you so they can see everywhere you go.
Everywhere.
Yeah, even if you're going for a drink or down to the club with your friends, always carry your products with you.
Yeah.
Well, it's been a joy to interview you, and I really look forward to the development of your brand, and keep in contact. Let me know how you're getting on, and particularly New York. I'd love to know how you're getting on there. So guys, if you've tuned in, you have been watching the Bella Networking TV show, and I've introduced Niga from Niga Naturals. And if you want to contact her, all her details are in the bio, and guys, do follow her on social media. I'll be back next week at the same time interviewing another entrepreneur, sharing their success stories and also some of their challenges. And if you are watching and you've enjoyed the show, please hit the blue likes. And again, please do subscribe if you're watching for YouTube.